Let's move to the next one. Describe the nature of well here. In this case, a well has been shown, right? Blue colored dot has been shown. Now, nature of well you have to mention. Now, what does this indicate? Yes, it is a perennial lined well with salty water. Okay, fine. Now, whenever brackish is written, children, whenever brackish word is written along this blue dot, you can see brackish is written. That means the perennial lined well is there, but the water is brackish, water is salty. Okay, and so the water of that well cannot be used for drinking or any other purposes of our daily life. Neither it can be used to irrigate the crops. So this is the thing you should keep in mind. Then come to the next one. Blue red rectangle here is a blue and red rectangle. Diagonally it has been cut and the two different colors are shown here. Okay, blue and red rectangle. Here is a, now you just choose the correct option. It is a post office, no. It is a PTO, no. It is police chowki or police station. It is a police station. Now come to the next one. 1:50,000. Very, very important part. Now you should understand what does this indicate. 1:50,000. Now 1:50,000 represents actually a representative fraction, it is called, right? That means over the paper 1 centimeter is equals to 50,000 centimeters on the ground. Okay, between the same two places, if the distance is 1 centimeter, it will be 50,000 centimeters in actual on the ground. This is how the scale is mentioned. This type of scale is called the representative fraction. Now come to next one. Next is 34th question is 274 here represents what? Now you can see along with 274 there is a surveyed tree. Now along the surveyed tree, if it is written like this 274, so it is understood already that the point over which the surveyed tree is standing, that point is actually 274 meters above the mean sea level. So over that point the height is 274 meters, and that point the tree is standing, the surveyed tree is standing there. Clear? It's not a height of the surveyed tree. Now come to next one. Police station is in which direction from the post office? Now you can see, first you should identify which one is post office, which one is police station, right? This is police station, this is the post office. I told you the post box symbol is there for the post office. Okay, now see the question first of all. Police station is in which direction from the post office? Now suppose we are standing here at the post office, right? Now what direction is the police station? Now it is actually in the northwest. This is north and this is west. So it is lying in northwest direction. Now come to the next one. If the distance shown on the map between two places is 10 centimeters, the distance on ground will be divided by 2. 10 centimeters divided by 2. So the answer is going to be if the distance shown on the map between two places is 10 centimeter, the distance on ground will be 5 kilometers. Why? Because the 2 centimeters distance is actually equals to 1 kilometer. So if it is 10 centimeter, so it's going to be 5 kilometer, just half of it, right? So B is the correct answer. Now the next, area enclosed between earthings 32 to 36. The area enclosed between the eastings 32 to 36. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 4 squares are covered under this. Northings 54 to 58. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. That means 4 into 4. In total, we are getting 16 blocks within it, right? 16 grid square, you can say. Now, if we are getting 16 squares within it, right, within the area enclosed in these eastings and northings. So if it is 16 block, one block or one grid square has got an area of 1 square kilometer. If it is actually having the 16 grid squares, so that means it has got an area of 16 square kilometers, right? So in that case, the B option is always correct, right? Now let's move to the next one. Now these are in total the questions for topo sheets. Now let's move to the climate of India. Now in this case, you can see the first one, the Coromandel coast remains dry in the month of July and August. Yes, exactly. Why? Because that is the season when we are getting the, when we are getting the southwest monsoons, and these strike the western Ghats, while the eastern Ghat side, you will find especially the Tamil Nadu coast remains almost dry. Okay, now the next, so what is the answer of it? July and August, right? Now the next one is south of Tropic of Cancer has the midday sun almost vertically overhead at least, yes, twice a year. Yes, because once the sun goes in the north of towards the north, right, apparent movement of sun is there towards north, and again it starts moving towards south. So always a place which lies in the south of Tropic of Cancer will experience twice a year the direct sun rays. Okay, clear? You can say the midday sun. Now the next one, in the month of March, April, the low pressure shifts from, the low pressure shifts from Deccan region towards the northwestern region. Now come to next, maximum rainfall in India is received from the Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon. Then tropical depressions occur in Bay of Bengal. That is the most affected area for the cyclones. The Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoons is directed towards Brahmaputra Valley and Coromandel coast, Ganga plains and eastern coastal plains, Ganga plains in Brahmaputra Valley, and the last one is Thar and Kutch. Now what is the correct answer? Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon is directed towards, right? So in two parts it gets divided. One goes straight towards the northeastern region and the other goes along the plains. Now let's see what options are given. Brahmaputra Valley and Coromandel coast, Ganga plains and eastern coastal plains, Ganga plains and Brahmaputra Valley, and the fourth option is Thar and Kutch. Now the best option here, what we can find is the Ganga plains and the Brahmaputra Valley. This is the correct option. Now next is mango shower is associated with the Konkan coast. Konkan coast is important for that. Mango shower is actually directly associated with that. Now come to break of monsoon. What is break of monsoon? It is actually, you can see here all four options. Number one is violent onset of rainfall in the first week of June. Second, no rainfall in the first week of June. Third, no rainfall for 2 to 3 weeks in between the monsoon period. And the last one is no rainfall for a year. Now what does this break of monsoon mean? It means actually no rainfall for 2 to 3 weeks in between a constant monsoon period, right? Because in general monsoon periods, almost every day the rainfall occurs, heavy rainfall occurs. But here, if there is for 2 to 3 weeks, there is no rainfall, then that particular condition is called as the break of monsoon. Now let's move to the next one. There is a difference in climatic condition of Allahabad and Panaji because one has maritime and the other has continental climate. Allahabad basically it is away from the coastal influence. That means it is lying in the interior parts. It has got the continental type climate. But Panaji is lying on the coast, right? Now it is actually lying on the coast, so it is under the influence of sea and land breeze, right? So it has maritime type climate. So the D option is correct one out of all these four. Next is Malabar coast receives very heavy rain in June. The Coromandel coast is dry due to, out of all these options, what will be the most appropriate? You can see here, the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon is parallel to the Coromandel coast. Next is Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon loses most of its moisture by the time it reaches the Coromandel coast. Next is northeast monsoon brings rain in the Coromandel coast, and none of the above. And in all these, the option B is correct. Now come to next. Next question is, a football match supposed to be held at Chennai between 24 to 28 October was abandoned due to Chennai, okay, during October, mind it, October, November, these are the 2 months when in Chennai there is rainfall, and it is actually related with the retreating of monsoons period. Now you can see the options given here are sudden shift of the low pressure area from the land over Bay of Bengal causing cyclonic rainfall. Number 2, the temperate cyclones bringing heavy rain. C is the northeast monsoon striking the windward side of the eastern Ghats, and D is temperate cyclones set in that region. The option will be A, sudden shift of the low pressure area from the land over Bay of Bengal causing cyclonic rainfall. Northwest India comes under the influence of temperate cyclones from the Mediterranean Sea due to direct rays of the sun in torrid zone. Then next is influence of westerlies due to the shifting of pressure belts in winter, northeast trades blowing in winter, and El Nino effect. Out of all these, the B option is correct, influence of westerlies due to the shifting of pressure belts in winter. Next is cherry blossom is a local wind which blows in Karnataka and Kerala. Now, the next one, a station which experiences less temperature range and rain occurs in December. January is a station which experiences less temperature range. Less temperature range means, children, the place is lying on the coast. It is 100% sure that the place lies on the coast. And rain occurs in December, January. So, the less range of temperature will be found in those areas which are lying on the coast, and rain occurs in December, January. That means it is related to the northeast monsoons. Now, the station, the name of the station will be Chennai. Now the next one, amount of rainfall from the Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoons decreases from Kochi to Mumbai. Now let's move to the next. Probable place to receive the rainfall in winter from the western disturbances is, which receives rainfall during the winter season? Lucknow, Jaipur, next is Amritsar, and the last one is Chennai. Now which one is the correct answer? Yes, the Amritsar will be the correct option, because out of all these you can see Amritsar is the only place which lies in Punjab, and Punjab, Haryana, Himachal, all that area comes under the area which gets rainfall by the western disturbances. So the correct option is Amritsar. Now come to the next one. Panji gets rain earlier than Patna. What can be the reason? Panji gets rain earlier than Patna, right? Now why it is so? Because you can see the options are given here. Arabian Sea branch enters India later than Bay of Bengal branch. Arabian Sea branch enters India earlier than Bay of Bengal branch. Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch carries a lot of moisture because monsoon is erratic in nature. What will be the correct answer? B is the correct answer. Yes, children. Arabian Sea branch enters India earlier than Bay of Bengal branch. Now the next question is, name the winds which crossed the equator from southern hemisphere to northern hemisphere and started to blow southwest. Now these are what? Just think of it. In the southern hemisphere near the equator, yes, these are the trade winds. Yes. And why? These are called the easterlies, because they blow from the southeast and northeast direction. So in the southern hemisphere, when they blow from southeast direction, they are crossing the equator and they turn towards the northeastern direction. and as they blow from southwest to northeast, these take the shape of southwest monsoon winds. So the winds which actually cross the equator and take this turn, these winds are actually the southeast trades. So the A option is correct in this. Now let's talk about the next one. Next is, this city has a continental type of climate. Out of all these cities, which city has got a continental type climate? Number one is Visakhapatnam. No, because it is lying on the coast. For continental type of climate, children, you should keep in mind one basic thing, that the range of temperature should be, when it is a continental climate, range of temperature should be very high. If the equable climate is there, range of temperature should be very low. And when it is the equable climate, when the place is lying on the coast. So here what is asked? The city, out of all these, which city has got the continental climate? That means the city which is away from the coast. So Visakhapatnam, it's on the coast. Thiruvananthapuram, again it is very close to the coast. Puducherry, again it's near the coast. And now it's Bhopal. Bhopal is far off from the coast, that is in the interior parts. So this is the option which is correct. The C option is correct. Okay. Next is, the type of climate in the northern plains of India is cold climate, continental climate, cool climate, equable climate. It is continental climate. The reason being, it is far off from the influence of sea or the ocean bodies. So this is one. Then after this come to Chennai gets rain in winter because, what will be the correct answer for this? Because Chennai is lying in the on the eastern side of the eastern coast of India, and even in that also the Coromandel coast. And Coromandel coast, we all know that it gets rainfall by basically the northeast monsoons. So here the options given are, the northwest monsoon brings rain. No, A is totally wrong option. B is southwest monsoon brings rain. It is not again the correct option. Next is northeast monsoon brings rain, and the last one is western disturbances. So C is the correct option again. Northeast monsoon winds bring rain in the Coromandel coast. Now let's move to the next one. Next is, rainfall of a station is recorded from January to December respectively. These are the rainfalls in centimeter. What is the annual rainfall of the station? So simple, you all know it very well, that when it is asked the annual rainfall, you have to just total all these. And whatever will come in centimeters, that will be your answer. So when we total all these, the answer is coming 145.7 centimeter. Okay. So 145.7 centimeter is correct answer. So B is the correct option for this. Now the next one is, this mountain acts as a climate barrier. Now which one is that? Vindhyas, Aravalis, Western Ghats and Himalayas. Himalayas are the correct option for this. Then next one is, Mangalore is not cold even in the month of December, because Mangalore, yes, it lies on the coastal area, right? And because it lies on the coastal area, so it has got the influence of sea and land breeze, and so it is actually neither so cold during December nor so hot during the hot months of May and June. So B is the correct option for this, because of the influence of land and sea breeze. Then come to next, Kochi is warmer than Mumbai, though both lie on the western coast of India. Kochi is warmer than Mumbai. Now Kochi is again, it is actually lying on the coast, as well as Mumbai also lies on the same coast, the western coast of India, right? But it actually gets the influence of Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoons. Now this is the first option which is given here. Second option which is given is Mumbai, which is located closer to the equator, right? Now the C option is Kochi is located closer to the equator, and the last option which is given here is all of the above. Now out of all these four options, which one is going to be the correct one? Now see children, Here what we are having, the condition given here is both the cities which are mentioned, Kochi as well as Mumbai, both are lying on the same coast of India, right? Western coast of India. Moreover, these are lying on the coast, so they have the equable climate. Now the question is, why Kochi is a little warmer than Mumbai? The reason for that will be because Kochi lies a little closer to the equator as compared to Mumbai. If you see the map of India, you'll find in the southernmost portion of India, the peninsular region, you'll find Kochi is situated. But Mumbai is lying a little towards the northern side. That means it is lying in the, Maharashtra region. So it lies in the northern parts of the western coast of India. So the C option will be correct because of the influence of equator, nearness to equator. The next question is El Nino. El Nino is a warm current which affects, the first option is movement of warm winds in the Indian Ocean and causes rain in India. Next is the movement of monsoon winds in the Indian Ocean and causes drought-like situations in India. C is the movement of monsoon winds in the Indian Ocean and cause rain in India. Now for this, the B option is correct. It is a warm current and it actually makes such changes, right? Because of the coming of the El Nino, such changes happen that at times it happens that the drought-like conditions develop in India. Now come to the next question. Next is Darjeeling is colder than Kolkata. Darjeeling is lying at a greater altitude, but Kolkata is on the plain area. Kolkata is in the plain area and it is lying on the coastal parts. Now Darjeeling, when we are talking of this city, it is lying at greater altitude. And we all know that as we go higher up, the temperature decreases at this rate. 1 degree centigrade for every 166 meters of rise in height. This is called normal lapse rate. Now here the question is Darjeeling is colder than Kolkata because there is a decrease in temperature at the rate of, already the answer is given, but the rate of decrease of temperature is asked. Now what is the rate of decrease of temperature? That you should remember. 1 degree centigrade for every, first option is for every 166 meters rise in height. Second is for every 166 millimeters rise in height. Next is for every 1666 meters rise in height. And then the last option is for every 166 kilometers rise in height. So children, the only option which is correct is the A option, that is 1 degree centigrade for every 166 meters of rise in height. Okay, so A is the correct option. Now come to the next one. A place experiences 8 degree annual range of temperature. Now this place is lying on the coastal area, or it lies on the mountain, or it is lying on a plateau, or in the interiors of the northern plains of India. Now you'll have to understand that what is the condition with this place. If the 8 degree annual range of temperature is there, that means it has got a less range of temperature. And whenever there is low range of temperature at any particular place, that means the place is lying on in the coastal area. So now here, out of all these 4 options, C option seems to be the most appropriate answer for this. The place is located on the coastal plains. Now the next question, cyclones which are bigger and oval in size is, yes, these are the temperate cyclones. These are quite big in size as compared to tropical cyclones, right? And they are generally, in the case of India, these cyclones can be seen in the form of western disturbances. Now come to the next one, children. This is a climatic data and the climatic table has been given to you, and in this case you can see the question is the temperature range at station A is. Now at the station A, that means this is the station A, and in this case the range of temperature has been asked, right? Now what is the range of temperature? You all know it very well, children. The range of temperature is equals to maximum minus minimum. Clear? Maximum minus minimum temperature is called the range of temperature. So here the range of temperature is going to be, see, maximum is how much? it is 30, right? And minimum has gone to 24. So 30 minus 24 will give you how much? 6. So 6 degrees centigrade should be the correct answer. Now let's see the options given. Yes, the options, out of all these options, A option is the correct one. 6 degrees centigrade is the correct answer for this. Okay, suggest a name of a city by studying the above climatic data. Any place which has got a less range of temperature is always lying on the coastal area, right? So you can see here Bengaluru, Mumbai, Nasik, Lucknow. Out of all these, Nasik and Lucknow, already these are not the correct answers, so these are taken away. Now because these are lying in the interiors of India, right? Nasik and Lucknow. Now we are talking of yes, Nasik and Bengaluru. These cities are actually lying on a little inside from the coastal area, but Mumbai is lying actually in the on the western coast. So Mumbai can be the correct answer for this.